Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy and Tarot. My name is Kirsten and I have your bi-weekly money flow energy pick a pile reading. Please make sure to, before we get started, to hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. It's important that you subscribe because when I shuffle the cards and channel the intention and question towards the cards, I am asking that the reading would resonate with my subscribers, my Patreon subscribers, and my YouTube subscribers. So make sure you're subscribed. If you want to subscribe to YouTube, that's free, or you can subscribe to my Patreon. The link is in the description box below. And with that subscription, it's $5 a month. You have access to all of my videos, including my extremely accurate political videos, which I've been doing for the last 3 years, and that have kind of like, hurt the channel. So I've just removed them from this channel, and exclusively I'm showing them now on my Patreon. They're exclusively for my Patreon subscribers. So make sure to subscribe to that as well. Either way, these readings will resonate more so with you if you do that, and also hit the notification bell so you can be informed whenever I'm posting a new video, wherever it's located. Okay, so this is a money flow energy reading, and it doesn't matter what sign you are. All you have to do is focus on a pile and pick a pile. We've got the first pile here is the Golden Tarot deck, and the crystal upon it is the Imperial Topaz. Okay, the next deck or pile is the green Everyday Witch Tarot, and we've got the polished purple amethyst. Okay, the next deck or pile is the Pictorial Key Tarot, and we've got the Sri Yantra crystal that will identify it. The fourth pile is the Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and that is signified by the pink quartz heart. And the final deck is the Illuminati Tarot, and that is the Lemurian Seed crystal. So go ahead and focus, and let your natural inclination draw you towards the right pile for you. And I will post in the comment section below a timestamp based on the crystal name, and you can go directly to your pile and get your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for sharing these links with your friends on your social media to help broaden the channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy and Tarot. Thank you so much. Blessings. Okay, so if you chose the Golden Tarot, the Imperial Topaz crystal, this is your reading. And it's looking like all your cards came out reversed. We have the reversed Tower, the reversed King of Cups, and the reversed Hangman. So give me a minute to look over your cards. This is a money flow reading for the next 2 weeks, February 2nd through the 16th. Sorry, March 2nd through the 16th. So there's something that you're really, it's really discombobulating you. You're not in your best element, King of Cups. You feel your efforts and your dreams are blocked. And I don't think you're coping very well with this. You may be doing crazy or risky things to try and manipulate your money situation or job situation or business situation or financial situation, like gambling or get-rich-quick schemes. And for some of you, you may be resorting to drink or smoke, to deal and calm your emotions, because your emotions feel kind of out of control, or whatever is happening around you is really upsetting you. Maybe for some of you, this is the stock market because of, the whole coronavirus thing, because I get, the King of Cups is a healer, and here there's things that aren't healing. But, that's just a side note. But anyway, these risky things or that you're trying to do to manipulate your situation or change your situation, and or abusing substance to deal with your situation is going to end up hurting you more than it's going to help you. So try to calm down and, get grounded and maybe start getting spiritual and pray or read inspirational words can help heal you emotionally, get yourself grounded emotionally, and so you can deal with what's going on, and it's pursue real plans instead of unrealistic ones, and get more logical in how you're attacking your situation. Okay, and that's the advice I want to give you. So what I feel is kind of going on, and usually I read past, present, future, but I'm just kind of reading it as a whole story, because I think your money is stuck right now. You're either stuck in a situation that's looking like it's about to crumble, and that could be a job position or whatever your money investment is in. It's looking like it's about to crumble or fall down. And it's time to look at the situation realistically and logically and get out of your emotions. Stop blaming others and just, try and deal with this situation before the disaster hits you, okay? And let me just read what I feel the tower is saying, and it may all come together for you, whatever the situation is. Whatever the situation is, you've been counting on it. It's part of the framework of your life, but it seems to be falling through or about to fall through and come tumbling down. Or something has changed in a significant way and you're on alert, right? I feel some of you may still be holding on to whatever this is. You're managing to hold on to it, maybe just barely. It could be your job, it could be your business, it could be your home or some other investment. But I see strong possibilities of losses and setbacks ahead if this hasn't happened already. And if you have lost it already, because some of you have, this card is saying you still have everything that you need to rebuild. You still have resources available to you to do what it is you need to do. So be wise in your investments. Don't be unwise or get involved in risky investments or gambling or any other kind of get-rich-quick scheme, because that's not going to save your ass. And avoiding your situation through blaming others or just not taking a logical approach towards it or using drugs or alcohol to numb yourself, that's not going to help your situation either. It would be very unwise of you to go there. So the advice of this card, the Tower Reverse, is to avoid financial disaster at all costs. And it's possible to still avoid this, right? For some of you, it could even be bankruptcy or this situation is out of your control, really. The tower is universal energy. This is happening because events have culminated in such a way that it can't be avoided, but you can see it coming. So there's a possibility you can avoid the ultimate ruin. But for right now, the situation is out of your control, and stopping it is not really within your power. It's telling you to try and go with the flow for the time being, but that may mean you need to let go of something that you're still hung up on or trying to hold on to. So this card is asking you to get some help to help you deal with your financial setbacks or to help you prepare for one. Because some of you, there may be layoffs looming or something looming ahead that has you triggered and upset and worried. So, better to prepare now in a logical fashion rather than to get all emotional or do crazy things that you think might save you, because it's not going to save you. It's saying, all right, the Hangman reverse is saying that you're at a crossroads about what to do about your financial situation. What to do, what to do. Your money and your business or your situation seems to be stuck, or you're stuck where you are. You can't seem to move forward or get out of this situation. And it may be time to sacrifice and let go of it. Maybe because it's outdated, or because it no longer serves you, or because it's headed for a disaster if you keep holding on to it. Right? It says if you make the sacrifice, you're going to be happier in the long run. Although this is a very tough decision for you, and that's what has you so upset right now. Right? You kind of already know. You're already enlightened. You've got information. You know what's coming, but you're still hanging on. So get expert advice, get some guidance and some counsel from experts or those with greater knowledge than you. That will be helpful. But in the ultimate end of things, you're the one who has to make the decision to let go. And advice from others can help you see the situation from a new perspective. Perhaps get a clarity on on where you're seeing things, because right now you're all mixed up. Okay, spiritually, this card is saying giving to charity can help unblock your money flow, but also affirming that while you give, or when you spend, that instead of calling it spending, you call it circulation. Okay, when you give to charity, or when you utilize your money, affirm that the money that you're circulating out into the world is always returning back to you, multiplied and running over. And try and get a mindset like that. And maybe reading spiritual books can help you. Maybe that's something that can help you look at the situation in a better way and help you feel better about it, and accept that sometimes sacrifices are necessary for the greater good. Okay? So let me do since your reading was kind of not the greatest reading, let's do an Angel of Abundance card for advice and counsel. Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. So I'm just going to, okay, so this is what came out. We got quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from the inner world. Create a quiet time for yourself, and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next couple of weeks for your money flow pick a pile energy reading. Hi everyone, so if you picked the purple amethyst, this is your reading. We're using the Everyday Witch Tarot. And make sure you're subscribed, so hopefully you can get the most out of this reading. All right, let's begin. You have the Full Reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Hangman upright. So the Full Reverse, some of you may be jumping into something without looking ahead, being very eager because you just want to break a block, you want to break some stagnancy and get things moving, which may, get you into some trouble. So this may be a warning, I feel, to do your due diligence and do your research before you jump into something new, right? because you may harm yourself more than help yourself. And then the second story that I'm seeing is some of you have some resistance, fear, or a lack of trust about starting something new, having to do with your business or your money or investing. There's a lack of trust. It's affecting your choices and decisions. There also could be someone here, this could be you, this could be something, information that you're getting or not getting, you're challenged to get. This could be a person that's having an influence on your resistance, either making you resistant or helping you overcome this resistance. I'm not sure. But this hangman reverse is basically saying that your money or your career or something that concerns, that affects your money is stagnant right now, is not moving, or you're not able to move ahead or go where you want to go. That could be due to a mindset of fear and resistance that's blocking you. Also uncertainty as well. So how do you get unblocked? Okay. First of all, you stop obsessing over the fact that you're not where you want to be, or that you're stuck, or that you're blocked. Because some of you could be sending that, obsessing basically over those, with those thoughts. Feel like you're waiting for some kind of sign, you're waiting for something outside of yourself to help you, to save you, God, or a person, or waiting on some decision. You're eager to move ahead, which is the problem, because it may make you do silly things or jump into things without having all the facts or information. So I would say, if that's just one reading, definitely, please, the cards just want you to read the fine print. Do your research before you jump into this, because you don't want to be tied to this. You'll be tied to this for a while. And I feel like you might not be happy with what you're tied to, right? That it would be a mistake. All right? So make sure you know what you're jumping into. That's one story. And then for those of you who are dealing with mental resistance about starting something new, or going off on your own and being your own boss, or starting a new job, or making an investment in something, that's what's holding you back, your own resistance. And the advice of the cards is to get enlightenment, to get knowledge. See the books here? Learn. Spiritually, there's the Fool and the Hangman are two very spiritual cards. He's waiting on God, and this one is trusting in God. But you see, you're not trusting God. You're waiting on God, or whatever, but you're not trusting it. That's the problem. So maybe some spiritual books, or some Science of Mind. I would recommend Science of Mind books. Can help you to put your thoughts on higher things and stop obsessing over the anxiety and the worry about the future, or where you're going, or what you're going to do. It can help reset you and refresh your purpose or your path. Okay, so I would recommend Science of Mind books like Charles Barker, who is a great author. One book that he wrote is the Treat Yourself to Life book, which has been a favorite of mine. Or any Joseph Murphy book can help treat your mind and change your perspective on your money or your job or your work or career situation, and help focus your mind in a better direction. Because right now, I know you want a change. I know you've been wanting a change for a long time, but you're the reason why you're blocked. You really don't trust where you're going, or you don't trust that you don't have a trust of God, and that may be what you need to fix. Okay? Page of Swords tells me that you like to skim and jump into things without getting full research, or you're kind of naive. Okay, so really, allow yourself to learn and dive in to whatever it is whatever book or that can guide you or inspire you, or whatever it is you're interested in jumping into. Really learn about it. Don't just skim it. That's not going to give you enough of a foundation to believe that you can move forward in this. You'll stop yourself. So don't just go to the chapters that talk about what you want. Read the whole book and then apply the methods. So that's my advice to you. If that helps anybody, I hope it does. All right, so I'm going to give you one oracle card from the Angels of Abundance by Doreen Virtue. And hopefully this can give you some further guidance on this matter or on something else going on in your life. Okay, so we've got successful funding. So your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. So do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Don't be afraid. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Interesting. So I hope that helped you guys, give you some guidance this week. Please hit the like button. Please make sure you're subscribed. And please share my links with your friends. And if you'd like to become a Patreon subscriber and have access to all my videos, including my political insights, please make sure to look into the description box and become a Patreon subscriber. It's only $5 a month. Thank you for your support of the channel. Blessings. Bye. Okay, so if you picked the Sri Yantra crystal, this is your reading with the Pictorial Key Tarot. Your money flow reading for March 2nd through the 16th. We have the Three of Cups, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you, this is a fortunate time for you. Fortunate time for you. I see celebration. I see you coming out of a hardship situation. This is wonderful. Also, the Wheel of Fortune is a lucky card, so gambling and investments may go in your favor. Just don't bet the farm, right? Always just be cautious and let your intuition guide you. But when I get this card in a reading, in a money reading, I feel like, fortune is going in your favor. So if you do want to play the lottery, the next 2 weeks show there's luck on your side. So let's just start with each card. We've got the Three of Cups. So this shows that you're celebrating. Maybe you're celebrating returning to an old situation. or a reunion with someone, or the start of something. But I see you're very happy and feeling good. There's a lot of happiness from others around you who care about you, in your family, your friends, or your community. They're encouraging you and supporting you. Financially, your needs, I feel, are being met right now. Money is flowing fine, but you need to be mindful of spending it as fast as it comes in, especially on frivolous things, clothes, or, you know, invest your money wisely. Be a good steward of your money, and make sure to show gratitude towards the universe for the blessings that you have received and are receiving in the next 2 weeks. Gratitude lists and journals are recommended right now to keep your money flowing, thanking the universe for all the blessings that you have received in the past, presently, and in the future. And please keep them coming. Thank you, universe, is a good statement to say every night, every morning, anytime you think about it. Just show gratitude to the universe, and that will help keep your blessings flowing, your money blessings flowing. Because challenging you, we have this Five of Pentacles reversed, which is not, a challenge anymore. I feel like this is what you're celebrating, that you have overcome this challenge, which was a hardship situation, finally coming to an end. And now you're feeling much more financially secure or stable. Maybe some of you have obtained a job after a long period of unemployment. Maybe your business that was sinking is finally doing better. Maybe you've received an influx of money so that, you can get things moving again. Maybe you were sick and out of work, and now you're feeling better, and people are happy to have you back. And for some of you, someone may have come back around into your life that shut you out. This could have been a person or a situation. And they're providing you with security and support once again. Because there's reunion here. And then some of you, maybe you're receiving aid. Maybe you applied for some kind of aid. Or your community, your family, your friends have brought you aid. Either way, I see a lifting of money worries, happiness. You're breathing a breath of fresh air, breathing a sigh of relief. But the warning of the reading is not to waste your opportunities or your good fortune. Right? Because it can go out as fast as it can come in. All three cards are saying that. The Wheel of Fortune, upright. Things can change and turn around quickly, right? That's the warning. But this is radical change for you, and long due, and you deserve it. You do need to celebrate. Just don't go overboard. The universe has stepped in and shifted your situation finally. It could be because of cyclical reasons, planetary reasons, right? It may just be your time to shine. It could be because of some good deed that you are doing or have done in the past that is now karmically returning to you positive energy. And for a lot of you, it's a fortunate time planetarily. So maybe get your astrological chart done. Take advantage of this time, the cards are saying. This card represents opportunities coming in suddenly, unexpectedly, but they can go out just as fast. So make sure you're prepared to take advantage of this prosperous period. But I feel like that's less of a gambling thing, although, I do think you may bring, I see money coming in that you're celebrating about. But I also feel like it's a planetary thing, and that this is a fortunate time for those of you who picked this pile, right? Find out why it's so fortunate, and where you can direct those energies so you can take advantage of this. But the advice of this card is to save your money, because you have a tendency to not think about the bad times once they're over. And this time you need to be wiser and smarter with your money, or the universe could just take it away again, or put you back to zero again, right? So adjustments need to be made. The universe has adjusted you up. Now you need to adjust to that adjustment, or it will revert back. Luck is on your side in the next 2 weeks, playing the lottery, gambling, or even in the stock market. But wisdom is what will prosper you the most. So let's give you a Angel of Abundance card reading from Doreen Virtue, one card. Lucky you, whoever picked the Sri Yantra. I think this is the best reading. 2 cards came out, so I'll read them both. First is clearing your debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic, making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So perhaps use this money to clear debts rather than to party, that's coming in. Next, donations and tithing and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you, and know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold. I had this advice for another reading. I believe it was actually both previous readings. So this is a strong message to give. Giving will open up your prosperity flow right now. Give to charity or to anyone who inspires you and gives you spiritual support. That's who you can give to. And that will open up your prosperity flow. Know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold and in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, and other resources that you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So the universe is going to bless you. Make sure to share that blessing with maybe someone who needs it, or someone who's inspired you. Okay, it'll come back to you manyfold. So thanks for tuning in to your money flow reading. Make sure to hit the like button, share this link with your friends on your social media, and please subscribe to the channel. It will make the readings resonate with you more. So make sure to subscribe to Soulight Hypnotherapy on YouTube. But also, if you'd like to patron the channel and support the channel, please become a Patreon subscriber. It's only $5 a month. The link is in my description box. And you'll also have access to my political readings, which are very insightful and accurate, but are exclusively on my Patreon at this time. All right, and thank you so much. Blessings. Bye. Okay, so if you pick the Poppy Palin deck, the Rose Quartz Crystal, this is your money flow reading for the week. You have the Four of Coins, the Page of Cups, and the Death card. So for some of you, in regards to work or money, or any kind of new start or new beginning or transaction, I feel like you're holding on very tightly to something. Maybe this is your work or to your money. It could be that you're holding on tightly to a dream for security reasons, fear-based reasons, right? Holding on tightly to a dream which may not be realistic, with the Page of Cups here in the challenge position. Financially, some of you are being very conservative right now for the month of March 2nd through the 16th with your money and how you spend or invest. You don't want to risk. You're not gambling and taking risks. unless it's a safe, sure, secure investment. But when you don't take risks, you can't grow or expand. So there is a lack of growth and expansion here. And I see opportunity in front of you, but a fear to take advantage of it, because some of you are holding on really tightly to something else that gives you a sense of security. It could be the work or the business. It could be the money. And that's what's making you do it. And avoid or stop yourself short, block yourself from this new opportunity that's here for you. New opportunity arrives in your life. It could be a work situation, since it's the money reading, or something that you love, right? This always represents good news, messages, invitations, or offers. So good news is on its way to you, but you're blocking it or not open to it. Could be a job offer in some sort of creative field, maybe the fashion industry, or it could even be artistic in some way, graphic industry, or even intuitive. Whatever it is something that you yearn for and want, to express and to share, but you're holding yourself back from it because it makes you feel vulnerable to be in this space. So the challenge is to express and devote yourself to expression, free expression, and don't hold yourself back. Okay? The challenge may be to accept this opportunity and devote yourself to it with all of your talents, abilities, and skills, and just jump into it and be free and stop holding yourself back. Be creative, be daring, be new, be different. Right? You're going to be so much happier, so much more fulfilled, even if the money isn't, as great as you want it to be. The emotional satisfaction will more than make up for that, right? He's not even smiling, and she's like all teeth. So, once again, all the readings are saying it, but with different cards. You're holding on to something really tightly, but that's blocking you from creative growth. The challenge is to let go, be free, explore this new opportunity or this expression that wants to come through. It's for your higher good. Money isn't everything. And when you do something that you love, the money will come. Now, for some of you, there may be a message coming in that is preying on your naivety, your passions, what you desire, what you yearn for. So, be cautious with what you purchase right now, because it could just be a pipe dream, what they're selling you, okay? I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying I also see that message coming in. So just be conservative and don't overspend. Okay? Now, the Death card is your final card. So this could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. We have water here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Earth sign energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. The Death card is about things that you're holding on to and learning to accept that, death is part of the process. Not everything lasts forever. Nothing really lasts forever. And eventually you have to accept change. And it may be time to let go of something that is holding you back. Maybe that's a job or a business or a mindset that keeps you stuck. That's everybody's story. It's time to transform that. It's time to allow yourself to transform. Become something totally new and different. You'll be so much happier. Don't be afraid of this change. Don't be afraid of this ending. Don't limit yourself in terms of what you can become, right? Don't think that you can only be this and moat yourself into this box. You can be anything you want to be. You need to have a more childlike perspective about it. Explore your options. But what I do see, though, that you're doing that. I do see transformation for whoever chose this pile, okay? You are going to transform. You are going to accept this ending. And you are going to embrace change. And you're going to find what you love. And you're going to do it. I see you transformed for the better. So get ready for a new opportunity to come in, because one's coming. All right, now let me give you an Angel of Abundance card from Doreen Virtue. All right, just came right out. Attracting, not chasing. Anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way. Because of the fears underlying chasing energy. So you're holding on to money tightly, holding on to what you're doing tightly, right? But it's getting away from you because that's what it does. It's going to run away from you when you chase it. Instead, to attract what you need, send out love and gratitude and welcoming energy. All right, so I hope you enjoyed your reading, guys. I hope that you have a great 2 weeks. Please make sure to subscribe. Please hit the like button, and please support the channel by becoming a Patreon subscriber. You'll have access to all my videos, including my political videos, which are now exclusively on Patreon. The link is in the description box below. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for your view. Bye. Blessings. Okay, so if you picked the Lemurian Sea Crystal, then you chose the Illuminati deck, and I did a 10-card spread for this one. I don't know, I just felt like looking at these cards are so pretty. I just got this deck, and so I really like this deck, and I wanted to see more of the cards because I haven't really explored it yet. So let's get into your reading. At the heart of the matter, we have the Nine of Swords. So there's anxiety and worry and fear about future events, what could happen right now and what could happen in the future. And I feel like you're imagining the worst case scenario, and you're feeling afraid or haunted by a past, present, or future situation, and you're obsessing over it. Something is going on, and you're reeling in your head about it. And the warning of this card is to get your head straight, because you're creating a future reality that you really don't want, or you may be projecting your fears onto the future, right? And this is not a good, healthy thing to project if you want your money to flow more abundantly. We got the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, I forgot to call out the cards. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. Then below that we have the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Prince of Wands or the Knight of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Swords. So I hope you can see the cards. They're so beautiful. I'll try to lift them up for you. Let me just look at these cards for a minute. I want to get the broad story. I feel like you want your situation to change fast. I think like you're praying or you're wishing or you're obsessing over big wealth, big money, big opportunity. You're waiting for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands here. And you need things to change fast. This Knight of Wands. But you're so fearful of the future. You're fearful of a future of homelessness, of brokenness, of living on the street. I mean, you've got really worst case scenario drama going on here, big time. That has to change if you want your situation to change. Because that's what's coming ahead. You're actually creating this, right? Once again, I feel like there is, all the readings except for one were about a stuck money situation. Some of you haven't had a job in a long time, and it's just really distressing you. You're really worried about your money. I do see you receiving a helping hand here with the Six of Pentacles. Some help, some aid, a gift of money or some charity, some act of kindness from another or others in the near future. And this is justice being doled out or something that you've earned. And then for some of you, there is an issue of give and take. And maybe that's what's challenging. You're not getting what you're putting out there. You're not getting back what you're giving. You're giving too much and getting too little in return. But since it's above this celebration card, I'm going to read it. That's somebody's story, but I'm going to read it more so as if you're receiving some help and you're celebrating that, okay? It's inspiring you. Some of you may have even purchased something that you think will help your situation, and you're looking ahead for it. You're hopeful about it. You're waiting for it. You got this Three of Wands. Or you made an investment. You're waiting for it to pay off. Right? You're obsessing over it too. You're thinking about it a lot because you really want your situation to change, your dire situation to change. With this Three of Wands here, your expectations about the future are good. How can that be when you're worried that you're going to be on the street? I think this is the immediate future. I think you're conflicted. I think you are bipolar. My God, sorry, I just hit the camera. There's something that you are expecting to bring you positive results because you're so fearful about the future. You're putting your faith in this thing and waiting for it to arrive. It could be a thing that you purchased. It could be some help to arrive from someone who has the means to help you, whether it be spiritual or divine or physical. And you're making plans or thinking about the future. When your ships come in, what you're going to do with your riches, what you're going to do with your expansion, how you're going to grow. And so you are keeping a healthy mindset or trying to keep a healthy mindset. And it's about a balance between the two, because you have a poverty mindset, but I see you're trying to shift it by thinking positive thoughts. But you go in and out of and back and forth with the worst case scenario and then with the best case scenario. And you're having trouble distributing that or getting rid of this mindset. But I see you're trying. I see you're trying. The thing is, when you look at your situation and you're waiting for your ships to come in, what you're receiving isn't the big hope or dream that you're hoping for. That dismays you, throws you back into this depressive state. Are these readings helping anybody? I need your feedback, because if I don't know if they're helping you, I'll stop doing them. I'll do something else. Feel like you really want to hit it big. Feel like you have this dream that you're waiting for to come in and rush in. Everybody wants to be saved. It seems like these last 2 weeks, everybody wants to be saved. And I feel like events can change if you can maintain your faith and make it outweigh this negativity that keeps haunting you, these fears. So with enough expectation and faith, I do feel like things can change for you. For some of you, you did purchase something or invest in something. You're waiting for it to arrive. You're expecting a lot. But I'm sorry, what you get is going to be dissatisfying, and you may even end up feeling played or like you got ripped off. That's a different story. That could be in addition to this other story, which is these are about money flow energy. So, and that always starts in the mind. So that's how I'm doing my readings. okay? So yeah, I see your situation changing, but it's not fast enough. And when you look at your situation and you see that it may even be like the more you try, or the more you put into this positive thinking, it seems like the worse your situation gets. It throws you off and throws you back into this poverty or woe's me, worst case scenario mindset. And you just need to maintain your faith and confidence. And don't let it unbalance you. Don't let your current situation unbalance you. So as your outcome, I see you have 2 cards of manipulation. All right. And so I already told you one scenario, that what you're waiting for, what you've invested in or purchased, built up your expectations. You're waiting for it to arrive. It's promises, big hopes and dreams, but I think you got played or manipulated, right? So something proves to be disappointing, and um, a, a, um, so that's one story. And then another story is that you're conflicted about your money situation, and I see you trying to shift your thoughts, but returning to old detrimental mindsets too often. But I feel like the universe is going to guide you, help you, and support you. And this manipulation is something that you are doing, something that you are directing, something that you are controlling. And you're going to find the balance. You're going to actually tip the balance in your favor. Okay? This is driven energy to win at all costs. So I see you um, buckling down and doing whatever it takes to improve your situation, and or to change your mindset so that you can receive wealth, so you can receive success. Keep doing it. I see the goddess of prosperity and abundance knocking at your door. But if you're in this mind space, you won't recognize the knock, which could come in the form of some kind of opportunity that can greatly help you, or person who can greatly help you. So that's your reading. Let me give you an abundance, Angels of Abundance Oracle card by Doreen Virtue. Before I get off, oh, it just fell out. All the cards are falling out today. So you got employment change. Your career path is leading you in a higher direction, with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. All right? But I don't know. I want to say some of you are just don't don't place your faith in Lucky Charms or things like that. That's just something extra I want to add. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next couple of weeks for your money flow energy read, and we'll hit that like button and please subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, and I do need your support, please become a Patreon subscriber, or there's a donate button on the homepage, and we'll see you in the next couple of weeks. All right, bye. Blessings.